Good morning and welcome back to 4 More Minutes. I am the Soul Stir, Sam Bailey, stirring up your hearts and minds for God. I'm so glad that you could join us today, and I'm thankful to all of you who continue to join us and support this ministry as we can attempt to put some positivity into the world. I just want to let you know that today is a good day, and the reason why I say today is a good day is that any day above the ground is a good day. And I want you to know that if you're listening to my voice this morning, if you can see my face, if you can look at your toes and breathe in air, that means you have survived, and you have survived 100% of your worst days. That means on those days that you were sick to your stomach, or those days that you thought you were gonna die, or those days which your heart was broken in two, or those days which you were at the cemetery and you were hooked up to a machine at the hospital, or those days where somebody abandoned you, or those days where you were sitting there in the ashes of your abuse, those days where they released you from a job, or your child got sick, or your child broke your heart, or those days where you finally signed those divorce papers, or those days where you were rejected, denied, abandoned, misused, whatever it was in your life, 100% of your worst days you have survived. And let's just take a moment and clap for yourself, because you are a survivor and you are resilient in your spirit. And I want to just thank God for that. I'm thanking God today. I don't know, somebody says, I don't know if today's a good day. Well, any day above the ground is a good day. It's a beautiful day, not because everything is right, but because God is good. It's a beautiful day because as long as you are alive, there is hope. There's hope in your situation. I'm telling you, keep hope alive. Do not give up. Continue to press forward. Continue to go back to the drawing board. Continue to rewrite your plans. Continue to get back in the game. Don't lose perspective. Just know that there is a bright side somewhere. There is hope at the end of your problems, 100% of your worst days. I don't care how bad you thought it was. I don't care you thought you couldn't make it, or you didn't think you were strong enough or tough enough or wise enough. But God in His grace and His mercy has kept us. So today, when you're thinking about how bad life is, just remember that you've been there and done that. And you got the scars to prove it. And the scars just remind you that you are a survivor, that life was not able to destroy you. You took your bumps, you took your punches, you took your hits, but you kept on trucking, you kept on moving, you kept on persevering, you kept on striving, you kept on believing, you kept on knowing that God is able to do something, and the sun will peek through the clouds. And on into every life, there's some rain that must fall. And we've got to know that those storms will come in our lives, but just to know that storms come for a season or for a reason. We've got to ask God to help us to trust Him that whatever reason this storm is in my life, it's going to turn out for my good and for His glory. So all survivors, stand up and unite and believe. Share this with somebody else who needs to know that your life is not as bad as you think it might be. I know that it's difficult, and I know you might be going through some things right now. I know you might be lonely or whatever. I know you might be absorbed in yourself, but just remember, there's always someone out there that has a worse situation, or realize that your life could be worse. So I want to thank you this morning for joining 4 More Minutes, 4 more enthusiastic minutes today. And I pray that you would share this with someone else and just keep on trucking, keep on moving. There's so much more in your life. And remember, the reason why you're here today is because God wanted you here. If He didn't want you here, you wouldn't be here. So you might as well go ahead and keep on living. Time is short. Enjoy every moment. Tell the people that you love them, and do something that blesses somebody else. See you tomorrow.